Today we're going to be discussing a few factors around our immune system and the different ways our body responds and reacts to certain stressors, and how we can effectively strengthen our immune system. Now, there are tons more factors and situations that can affect our immune system, but I want to touch on a few that are relevant to our daily health and fitness routine, from nutrition, supplementation, to training. The role of the immune system is to protect the body from illness and fend off unwanted pathogens and bacteria. The immune system consists of a group of proteins and organs that work together to protect the body from germs, viruses, fungi, and harmful pathogens. When the immune system doesn't work properly, or when you are too run down, your defenses become too weak to fight. This leaves you more susceptible to viruses and bacteria that lead to illness. The immune system forms the diversity of the microbiome, and the gut influences the strength and the development of the immune system. The gut and the immune system support one another to promote a healthy body. Throughout life, other factors shape the composition of our gut bacteria, such as our diet, our environment, or our lifestyle habits. Abnormalities in the communication between intestinal bacteria and the immune cells can contribute to disease. If the body is exposed to bacteria-stripping factors such as poor diet, full of processed foods, antibiotics, surgeries, heavy metals, or chemotherapy, just to name a few, this lowers your intestinal flora, which can lead to reduced immunity. So what can we do to combat reduced immunity and gut flora? Our concentrated berries and greens supplement, B&G, consists of sea vegetables, algae from spirulina, wakame seed, noni fruit, and other health-focused blends and probiotics. B&G is full of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. The sea algae help to rid the body of heavy metals and pesticides. They also help to alkalize the body, balance blood pressure, and stabilize glucose. These help to support the liver and kidneys for better immune health and anti-inflammatory support. The antioxidants that you get from the organic fruit and vegetable blend helps to fight off free radicals from damaging our healthy cells, leading to a weakened immune system. Now, as mentioned before, the aging process, certain processed foods, antibiotics, and pesticides all strip our system of healthy bacteria. When this imbalance occurs, unhealthy bacteria can take over and cause inflammation, bloating, and discomfort. So by adding a daily dose of probiotics that come in a product like B&G, you can help ensure proper digestion while adding the micronutrient content of over 10 servings of fruits and vegetables. Now let's take a look at another powerful immune supporting nutrient, vitamin D. Many immune cells have receptors for vitamin D. Once it binds to these receptors, vitamin D helps certain immune cells, called monocytes, transform into specialized cells called macrophages. These macrophages can kill bacteria and viruses. Also, metabolites of vitamin D regulate productions of proteins that can directly kill microbes and help reduce infections. Recent data shows that deficiency of vitamin D is associated with an increased risk of respiratory infections. Research data shows that a deficiency of vitamin D is associated with an increased risk of respiratory infections. An analysis of this data has determined that taking vitamin D supplements can decrease the risk of acute respiratory tract infections. Now, recent research from the Marcus Institute of Integrative Health recommended supplementing with 2,000 IUs of vitamin D per day to support optimal immune function. Micronutrients are often underconsumed, especially in diets that lack food variety and quality. This makes it even more important to make sure you are taking care of your foundation with a strong multivitamin. If systems in your body don't work correctly, it can take a toll on your overall health. Now, as we talked about before, vitamin D is emerging more and more as a powerhouse vitamin. Driven Nutrition placed 2,000 IUs of vitamin D3 instead of the usual 400 to 700 IUs in the traditional big box brands. Not only do we offer a greater effective dose of vitamin D, but our daily multivitamins are also formulated for gender-specific blends to help with both male and female health. Lastly, let's talk about the effects that overtraining has on our immune system. When you work out, your body reacts to the stressors that is exercise. After breaking down your body, there are a lot of factors that go into making sure that your body responds positively to all your training, so that you can come back a stronger, more improved version than you were previously. There are a lot of factors that we need to manage, and it seems in today's world, with how fast-paced and distracted everyone is, it's even more important to pay attention to our training and our sleep. The good news, with just a little attention to detail and discipline, you can easily prioritize them to better your health. So prolonged exercise, especially in conjunction with poor rest, poor diet, and other stressors, can result in an impairment of your performance, also known as overtraining syndrome. Recent research has suggested that the cytokine hypothesis suggests that exercise-induced muscle and connective tissue damage triggers the release of pro-inflammatory cytokines. When coupled with sufficient rest and recovery, they can aid in the healing process. However, when acute inflammation is coupled with poor rest and recovery, it evolves into a chronic response, resulting in a system-wide immune response involving the central nervous system, the liver, and the immune system. Let's take a look at how our body responds to exercise in the 3 stages of the general adaptation syndrome. The first stage is the alarm stage. This is our fight or flight stage. This is our body's immediate response to exercise. The second stage is the resistance stage. This is where your body fights back and adapts to the demands placed on the body through the exercise stimulus. Homeostasis restores and your body begins to recover. In the exhaustion stage, your body has been in a state of arousal or stress for a continued period of time. This is a result of under-recovery and overtraining. Discussed previously were factors involving your digestive system and your micronutrients. Tack on getting enough quality sleep, and this will go a long way in the fight against breaking down your immune system. Adequate sleep is not only critical to physiological and cognitive functions, it's also vital for your immune system. Driven Nutrition's R&R was formulated to help you get to sleep and stay asleep, but the benefits don't just start and end there. Many vital biological functions are taking place while you sleep, and increasing the effectiveness of these functions is what R&R was designed to do. The digestive enzyme complex helps increase digestion and the absorption of nutrients for better nutrient partitioning, making a nice pair with the probiotics from B&G. We hope this helped give you a little more insight of the complexities of our immune system and all the different strategies we can take to help boost it and keep us healthy through everyday life and exercise. If you have any questions, comment below or visit us at drivennutrition.net.